Let's talk about the US stock markets. I know, sentiment, fear levels at recession level, crash market level highs. But remember Warren Buffett, when everybody is fearful, be greedy. And be fearful when everybody is greedy. Well, absolutely everybody is fearful right now. Nobody wants anything to do with the Max 7 stocks, but I'm telling you, look at this Max 7 ETF right here. Things are changing, and we might be right on the cusp of a face rip-off rally in the Max 7 stocks. Look at the charts, and I'll give you my 3 favorite Max 7 stocks for swing trade long coming up now. What you see here is the Max 7 ETF. So that's an ETF of all the 7 magnificent 7 stocks. And you can see we are building bottoming structure at this support zone that has held up before, and we're forming structure. Look at the RSI. It's already moving up while this ETF is still moving sideways. The reasoning is obvious. It's because we have 7 stocks and they're in different stages of the development, and not all of them look great, but some of them already do. And here's the thing. The retail investors have been selling like crazy. Hedge funds have been selling like crazy. Nobody's buying the Max 7 stocks right now. So if you want to know how can the stock market possibly go up in the US right now, well, this is the reason for it. If the Max 7 stocks start to turn, money will be drawn out of Europe and the German DAX, which is clearly overheated, by the way, flow back into the US. And the Max 7 stocks as the big stocks, they will then push up the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. Now, let's look at my favorite Max 7 stocks, because it is not Tesla, okay? All right, so the structure looks better on the daily here with Tesla, no doubt about it. But we have other stocks that look way better. Let's take a look at Meta. This looks great. We are right at double support. We confirmed it last week on the daily. Right? The uptrend since 2022, since the lows of the 2022 crash. We tested it now. We have tested it successfully before here, and we always got big rallies. And look at this, it's the exact same situation that we have right now. Meta long swing trade. As soon as that downtrend is broken, it's getting close. There is major upside in Meta. Now let's compare this to Apple. Okay, Apple looks fine. It's trying to get back into this sideways channel, but it doesn't look nearly as good as Meta or as Amazon, which is my number 2 favorite stock. Doubled support zone, not as strong as Meta because we haven't retraced all the way down to the uptrend. But we got really nice RSI divergence, just like we saw with the Max 7 ETF, right? Price is going sideways, RSI is already going up. We filled the gap, perfect. We are at the support zone. Yes, we could go lower to the midpoint of the support zone, which is pretty much the uptrend. But this also starting to look good. We're building structure here. This is the story we see with all the Max 7 stocks. Right? Now let's compare this to NVIDIA. NVIDIA doesn't look that good yet. Right? We made lower lows, lower highs. We're far away from the support zone. Not as good as Amazon or Google. I really like the Google chart as well. It's pretty similar to the Meta chart. Meta is stronger because with Google, we're clearly trying to fight our way back into the uptrend. If this happens, this was a nasty bear trap that got retail investors out of Google. They were selling in panic. Remember, we have the major takeover that Google is doing, and then also always the worries that Google might have to sell off parts of their business. But here's what the charts tell us. The charts tell us we're forming structure. It's not as good as Amazon or Meta, especially Meta, right? Because we are reclaiming the uptrend right now. And if you look at it on the daily, we still haven't made higher highs. Now, we haven't made lower lows since the sell-off. This washout, where all the stops got triggered, that were below the uptrend. But we haven't made higher highs. So we're not there yet. This is one for the watch list, and the crucial level is 168.20. We close above that, we make a new high. Let me put this in here so you guys can see this visually better. You see this line, you see all these lows here and all these tops here. This is the line. So 28, let's get above this candle, right? Like 129.20 to be on the safe side. But I think you can start building up positions around 168.20, 168.50. We close above it, gets really interesting. But my number one favorite is Meta right now, followed by Google, followed by Amazon for the Max 7 stocks if you want to position yourself in them. And as you can see, we can clearly see if we go back to the Max 7 and we switch to the weekly. Look what we have here. Beautiful tweezer formation, which means we have two long wicks on the weekly. Both of them got bought up, right? That is a bullish formation. The same we had the reverse here. Look at this. It's dojis, but also tweezer, right? Two long wicks next to each other. And look what happened then. We consolidate a little bit, major sell-off. Now we have a fairly similar situation. Look how similar the candles look, but on the other side. Big run-up, tweezer formation, dojis, sell-off. Now, big sell-off, tweezer formation, dojis, in support. I mean, what do you want more? If you look at this objectively and do not get influenced with the panic that is currently in the market. And remember, when everybody sold and fear is at all-time highs, crash level highs, nobody's bullish right now. Nobody's bullish for Max 7 stocks. Nobody's bullish for AI stocks. Crypto, completely ice age. That tells us this is where the chances are right now for swing trades on the long side. Talk to you later. Have a great start to the week. Let's be great. Let's do something successful and let's have great swing trades. Bye-bye.